Lesson with Miss Meadows, and I have a very exciting story and lesson for you today that I think you will love. You are not going to need your My Books today. In fact, you are going to need plenty of room at your desk. So if you do not have room, make sure you take just a second to pause the video so that you have plenty of room for later, because secret time. Come here, secret. Come here. You're gonna need it, okay? You heard it here. You didn't hear it from me. You're just going to need space on your desk. So we're going to actually start with our anchor chart today because we don't have any vocabulary today. And our anchor chart is on summarize. Can you say summarize? Very good. So when you summarize, you tell about the topic and the important ideas in your own words. So there's a bunch of different steps we're going to follow, which we're going to be following steps today a lot. Keep that in your brain. Number 1, read part of the text. So we're going to read a part of the text. Then we're going to stop to think about the topic and the central idea. So we're going to stop and think about what the text is about. And then number 3, we're going to repeat for the next part. So we're going to go back over, read, and then think about the topic, and do that again, read, and then think about the topic, keep going. And then 4, at the end, put it all together. So we're going to say the topic and all of the most ideas in a few sentences and summarize it. So what the story was completely about, we will figure that out and we will summarize it at the end. The tips for doing this are: use words and pictures from the text and don't change the meaning. So don't change what the story is about, but just kind of in your own words say what happened in the story. Don't change it. You're not making it. You're not making it different. You're just summarizing what happened in the story. So we are going to be reading a super cool story today. I need to actually go away for a second so you can listen to a little bit of it's kind of like just a video without a picture. Just listen. And it's going to give you a little bit of a hint about what we're going to be reading about today. So go ahead, listen to that, and I will be right back with this super exciting story. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Make great art. You can use recycled materials. When you recycle something, you use it again instead of throwing it away. Paper, cardboard boxes, egg cartons, milk cartons, and plastic water bottles are just a few of the things you can recycle. Use your imagination to turn something old into something new. You'll have great art, and you will help the earth.
So our story today is a story called Handmade. It's by Guadalupe Rodriguez, and this genre is a procedural text that tells you how to do or how to make something. So it's going to give you directions to follow and steps that show order and pictures that show what the final product looks like. We're going to use the topic of the text and important details to help us summarize and use our own words to retell what happened in the story. So the story, once again, is called Handmade by Guadalupe Rodriguez, and you might notice something as we are reading. So first, before you do anything, I want you to just sit and listen and follow along with the story, okay? Don't do anything yet, just listen first. There will be something cool to do at the end, but you've got to listen first, okay? This one is called Landscape with an Animal. On thick paper, draw a curved line. So a curved line just like this is step 1. Then cut. So you're going to cut on that curved line you drew. Color one part the color of the sky. Color the other one like grass or the ocean. So see here, it's got you cut that curved line and color one part the color of the sky, and the other part the color of grass or the color of the ocean. Then you are going to put together the two parts by gluing only the ends. The center part stays open. So you're going to keep the middle part unglued and only glue the edges. The edges will glue. See, they're putting glue here on the edges. Stick that together, glue this edge. The center part would stay open. Step 3. Get another piece of thick paper. Draw and color an animal. Any animal you want. Draw and color an animal. Then cut it out. Cut a strip of thick paper. Then glue the end of the strip to the back of the animal and let it dry. So you would use the same piece of paper there, the same piece of paper that you would cut out the animal on, you can cut that strip off of too and glue that strip on the back of your animal. Then, step 4, put the strip through the open part of the landscape. See how they put their llama through that open part? Attach it with a paper fastener. Make your animal walk along the landscape by moving the strip back and forth. That is landscape with an animal. That's the first one. Second one is flying. On a large sheet of paper, draw 2 lines like in the picture and cut. So we've got 2 lines just like here. Draw those lines first and then cut them. Step 2, color the eyes and the body. Glue the edges together. So you would color it in and draw an eye right here to look just like this picture. You want it to look just like this picture, and then glue the edges together. Tie a string to both sides of the mouth to make a loop. Tie on a long string to pull. Glue on strips of paper to make the tail. And there is flying fish. That would look like a flying fish if you follow all of these steps. And then the last one is paper birds. Number 1, use a plate to trace a circle on paper. Cut the circle and then fold it in half. Step 2, draw and cut feathers and a beak out of tissue paper or regular colored paper. Glue them on, then draw an eye on each side of the paper. Get 2 wooden sticks for the legs and glue them on. Use thread or yarn to hang up the bird and it will be ready to fly. And it should look just like this. Step 1, step 2, and step 3. Now, I bet you're looking at those and you're thinking, oh, Miss Meadows, those look so fun. I wish I could make those. You can. We should have all of the materials in our classroom. A lot of it is paper, wooden sticks, paper fasteners, scissors, glue, all stuff that we have in our classroom. But you need to follow step-by-step instructions to be able to complete those art projects. So if you're interested in creating one of those art projects, you're going to pick one you want to do, if it's flying fish, if it's the bird, or if it's the landscape animal. Pick one. I want you to go back into this video and I want you to pause the video while you get all the materials you're going to need. Then Miss Meadows will read a step. You'll follow the step. You'll pause the video while you do the step. You'll do that first step and then you'll unpause the video to see what the next step is, because your teachers are looking to see if you are able to take each step and follow it correctly. We want to see that your end product is creative in that you got to color in some of it, but that you followed the step and you made the art project just like in the story. We want to see if you can follow directions. So go back in the video, re-watch me read the steps, pick which one you want to do, pause the video as you need to complete the steps and follow along with me. I will read it to you and you can just follow along and try and follow those steps and have some fun making some awesome art. I am so excited to see those. I know your other teachers are excited to see those too. I hope you have fun. I hope it's a creative, fun time. We probably will give you a little extra time to work on them, but have fun, enjoy, and I will see you later. Bye, friends.